Prayer sometimes breeds pride. If the devil is unable to stop someone from growing spiritually through prayers, through the study of the word, through meditation and all of that, if he's unable to stop someone from growing spiritually, he's definitely going to come in after. And a way in which he comes in after is through pride. And the Bible tells us that pride goes before destruction. So if the devil is unable to stop you from growing, when you grow, he's going to come in with pride. So you're going to start feeling like nobody prays as much as you do yours. And when you start operating in a dimension of power, a dimension of influence, you start to feel like you're God's PA. God cannot do without you because you're doing great things for God. And then pride comes in. And the Bible tells us that a proud heart is an abomination unto God. That's why Jesus said that on that day, many will say unto me, we prophesied in your name, we did miracles in your name, we raised the dead, we did all of these things in your name. But then he will still say to them, get away from me, you workers of iniquity, because you probably operated in pride. So Jesus speaking in the book of Matthew chapter 5 verse 3, he said that blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. So it's important that you never let pride set in. When you start to work with God, when you start to work in certain level of influence, certain level of power, never allow pride to come in, because it will just make all that you do be efforts in futility. People might get healed, people might get saved, you might see miracles happening, but if pride is there, remember the scripture says that a proud heart is an abomination unto God. And blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. So if you do not maintain that humility of spirit, even after all is said and done, when you see Jesus on that day, he's going to say, get away from me, you worker of iniquity. So Jesus was speaking to a group of people, and then he brought a child in front of him, and he said, until you become like one of this, we cannot enter into the kingdom of heaven. Remember the two sons in the Bible, emphasis being on the prodigal son that felt like he was a big boy, and then he got his inheritance and decided to leave his father's house. He felt like because he had the inheritance, he did not need the father's guidance. He did not need his father's voice. And then he suffered for it. The spirit that we are given as sons cries out from within us, Abba, Father. Never lose your wonder. Wide-eyed and mystified, may we always be just like a child, staring at the beauty of our King.